If you work in retail, please don't push blind people. I know you would think that was obvious, but yesterday I was in a Boots store and I was getting my booster jab for COVID. And I registered and everything, and then the person was like, "Oh, you need to go over to room number 1." And I said, "I can't see." And I held up my cane. They then said, "What do you mean you can't see?" Or something to that effect. I didn't quite hear. There was perspex and a mask. It was something like, it was another question. And I just said, "I'm blind. I'm not going to be able to read the numbers. I'm going to need some help, please." Then things started to take a turn. The member of staff stood up and started pointing. "I just told you I'm blind. Pointing's not going to help." I tried to be super polite and said, "Pointing's not really going to help. I can't see." And so they then started touching my arm. So I said, "Can I take your arm, please?" And they agreed, and they walked me over, but then stopped, told me I needed to go over there, and then put their hand on my back and gently started pushing me. Now, I do get that they were trying to help, but that's also really unsafe and not that helpful. I had to turn around to them and say, please don't push me like that. It makes me really uncomfortable. Like, they were being gentle. It's not like they went shove. It wasn't intentionally bad. They were trying to help, but please, retail stores, do better. Because I then had to go in Decathlon. Took me ages to find out where the tills were in Decathlon. I was just picking something up. I stood by the tills for a good 15 minutes trying to find a member of staff. Eventually, after lots of people had just walked past me, someone stopped me and asked if I was okay, and I said, "Please, can you help me find a member of staff?" Turned out there's been a member of staff stood a couple of metres away from me the entire time, just ignoring my existence. So if you see a blind person with a cane standing near your tills, not moving, they probably are trying to get help. Please, if you work in retail, do better. It's not that hard. Train your staff in the Equality Act. I love shopping. Also, if you're helping with the booster programme, thank you so much. Much love.